One Piece! 行くぞ！さあ、どうぞご覧くださいだべ！かくい！さっきいた先輩から懸賞金5億ベリー！5億だ！やったー！
Luffy's shocking new bounty after Whole Cake Island. This leads to why I believe Luffy will exceed the 1 billion berry mark. The reason for this is because every opponent Luffy defeats is reported. The key word here. It exceeds the opponent by a fair margin. We saw this with Arlon, Crocodile, and now potentially Katakuri. Charlotte Katakuri is worth 1 billion berry, and when Luffy defeats him, then Luffy will exceed his bounty further. After Luffy causing all these issues for everyone, especially Big Mom, this will be reported by Big News Morgan. Like all forms of media, Morgan will milk the story as much as possible to make exposure for what he witnesses and make Luffy his main headline. Morgan will have fun. Luffy ruins a massive wedding tea party of the Yonko and even beats up some of the commanders. The year of Sanji is ending soon. The question is, would Sanji get his final moment of glory? Could Sanji have learned a recipe that can calm down the hunger with a small portion? Would this be a fitting end to the Sanji arc, by him calming down Big Mom, for the Straw Hats to run away, and for the Charlotte kids to stop their chase? It is a known fact that animals act differently during a full moon. Cats and dogs are more prone to injury and wild animals attack more often after a full moon has happened. Could this change the behavior of the Dawn Minks that the Straw Hats have already encountered? According to myths, humans turn to werewolves during a full moon, and in this case a Minkman, we have not encountered any werewolves in One Piece, so wouldn't this be Mirror World with Carrot? But what interested me the most was the ending when we saw Reiju injured. Out of all the Vinsmokes, Reiju is becoming the only character from that family that I'm taking a liking to. At first I wanted to believe that it was Pudding who attacked her, but then, as I mentioned, Reiju is the only one that shouldn't be attacked by the other siblings in the old Mafia wars. But where things stand, that makes sense the most. Consistency with all the Supernovas are that they are allied with each other to attack the Yonko, and I'm pretty surprised that Pone allied with Big Mom. Compone looks like a pirate who would do anything to reach the top, and his cruel methods seems to have got him where he is today. Come on, but besides all that I mentioned, the one that interests me the most is the fact that Lola's twin sister is married to Gotti. Is that all a coincidence? Identical twins always have a special connection more than others. Some say twins share some psychic connections or even feel each other's pain. There are stories of twins who happen to give birth to baby daughters on the same day, completely by chance, and twins who were separated at birth but reunited years or decades later to find that they're both married spouses with the same name and drive identical cars. Psychic powers have never been scientifically proven to exist, and psychic twins are no exception. However, as we move away from science towards evidence, we find intriguing parallels between twins. So if Lola is feeling pain, so will her sister. This could be the first sibling that does not care about Big Mom. Yes, Big Mom loves all her kids, but then her twin is to be killed when found, and even their own father is AWOL. It does sound like I am trolling, but you all know that's not my style. We all believe this wedding will be stopped, but getting betrayed from within is also interesting. Sad backstories is something that builds the personality of a character, and for Katakuri to develop this murderous trait must mean he did have a sad backstory. Katakuri is indeed becoming one of my favorite characters, and this is due to his personality. One thing we do notice about her is that she does have some similarities to the three-eyed girl who was sitting not far from Big Mom. Pudding has the same eyes as the three-eyed girl, which are very round, and also has the same length hair, which is quite long. The hairstyle has changed, and the most obvious is the fringe in the front. This makes it very difficult to see if this is the same person or not. because we can't see the eye or even her forehead. Even the eyebrows are the same, and even the clothing showing her big breasts. If I do the same color scheme as a Free-Eyed Girl, can we still see the same resemblance? Luffy wouldn't just use Conqueror's Haki and detect the real one and end him. Maybe Cracker's Haki is hiding his presence. The fact that Cracker has agoraphobia should tell us that if Gear 4 ever lands a hit on his real body, it would make a huge impact both physically and mentally. Or Luffy should do this. Thanks for watching the video. Maximum capacity he can do already, because he knows for fact it takes 10 minutes to recover his Haki, so I'm sure he's done this many times before. We know that there's potentially that Luffy has other transformation with Gear 4, or if there's no more transformations, it will be a completed version of Boundman, because throughout the whole time he's constantly wasting and he cares greatly about his family. Katakuri, the second son of the Charlotte family and one of the sweet commanders of the Big Mom Pirates, he has a massive bounty of 1,000,000,057 baht. My friend King Drago explains this more clearly. 860. It appears that the Sun Pirates under the command of Aladdin are preparing to escape from the Whole Cake Island. However, appears to have regrets about leaving Jinbei behind on Whole Cake Island. Perhaps this is a foreshadowing Aladdin and the Sun Pirates coming to the aid of Jinbei and the Straw Hats. This will be a good way for the Straw Hats to escape and show Big Mom that the Sun Pirates have indeed left and will sail under the Straw Hat flag. Confirmed on One Piece chapter 826, and she's beautiful. I'm glad I made theories of her existence, so that is nice to see it confirmed. The picture of Yonji that I made does look similar to ZORO. Like her brother Sanji and Yonji, Reiju, Sanji's sister, has curly eyebrows and Black Lake Sanji is the third brother of the infamous family of assassins. This famous noble family has been protecting the world government as well as training a future assassins for centuries, and their famous trademark is their black suits. Not much is known about this family, but one thing's for sure, their head of family had 3 sons, and their names are Ichiji, Niji, and their missing son, Sanji. I've done it for you guys. What do you think of this video? I've done it for you all. Please leave a comment down below. Please hit like, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Bye.